പോഡ്കാസ്റ്റിന്റെ അടുത്തൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്ന് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ടീമിലെ ശ്യാം ആൻഡ് ശാന്തനു. ആൻഡ് ഇന്നത്തെ മെയിൻ ഡിസ്കഷൻ മാഞ്ചസ്റ്റർ യുണൈറ്റഡ് ആയിരിക്കും. എങ്ങനെയാണ് ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ബിസിനസ് നടന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് ഈ സമ്മർ വിൻഡോയിൽ? എന്തൊക്കെ നന്നായി പോയി, വളരെ കമ്മിയാണ്, എന്തൊക്കെ നന്നായി ചെയ്യാമായിരുന്നു, കുറേ ലിസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഇതൊക്കെ ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് ശ്യാമും ശാന്തനും വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ യുണൈറ്റഡിന്റെ സമ്മർ ട്രാൻസ്ഫറിലെ മെയിൻ ഹൈലൈറ്റ്സ് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഐ തിങ്ക് ദേ ഗോട്ട് വാൻ ഡെ ബീക്ക് ആൻഡ് കവാനി ഒരു പാനിക് ബൈ ആണെന്ന് പലരും പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. ശാന്തനു, വാട്ട്സ് യുവർ വ്യൂ ഓൺ ദിസ്?
കവാനി ഒരു ഗുഡ് അഡീഷൻ ആണ്, എസ്പെഷ്യലി നമ്മുടെ ഫോർവേഡ് ലൈൻ മാർഷ്യൽ, റാഷ്ഫോർഡ് ഒക്കെ. മാർഷ്യൽ ആണ് മെയിൻലി. പുള്ളി ഒരു 5 കളി നല്ലതുപോലെ കളിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഒരു ഡൗൺവേർഡ് സ്ലോപ്പാണ്. അപ്പം കവാനിയെ പോലെ ഒരു എസ്റ്റാബ്ലിഷ് പ്ലെയർ വന്ന് അവർക്കൊരു കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ അല്ലെ ഒരു ലീഡർഷിപ്പ് കൊടുക്കുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾവേസ് ഗുഡ്. കവാനി ഫ്രീ ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ആണ്, അപ്പോൾ അത് ജസ്റ്റ് ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഷുഡ് നോട്ട് ഹാവ് വെയിറ്റഡ് ടിൽ ദ ലാസ്റ്റ് മൊമെന്റ്. ഇഫ് ദേ ഹാഡ് ഡൺ ദാറ്റ് ബിഫോർ, ഒരു 2 ആഴ്ച മുമ്പ് തുടങ്ങിയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ അതൊരു വളരെ നല്ല ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ആയിരുന്നു. ആൻഡ് മേ ബി ദ സ്റ്റാർട്ടിംഗ് വുഡ് ഹാവ് ബീൻ ഡിഫറെന്റ്. ബട്ട് Cavani to the front line doesn't add much, I would say, if the players were playing pretty good. Like last season ending, the front line was pretty good. If they were continuing in that same form, Cavani addition would be like just adding a little bit more, but not that much.
I think that's been the case with both Rashford and Martial. Consistency has been an issue.
Consistency has been an issue. Maybe their age or maybe no leadership there, like somebody like Robin van Persie. So Cavani can give that kind of help, guidance, or like how Zlatan had been like 2 years back.
Yeah, interesting.
ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇൻകമിങ്ങിനെ പറ്റി പറയുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഐ തിങ്ക് ദ 3 additions, ഫസ്റ്റ് ടീം അഡീഷൻസിനെ എടുത്ത് നോക്കുകയാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 3 additions അതർ ദാൻ ഇഫ് യു കീപ് ദ യങ്സ്റ്റേഴ്സ് ഔട്ട്, ഫസ്റ്റ് ടീമിലേക്ക് വന്നിരിക്കുന്ന 3 പേരും ദേ ആർ ക്വാളിറ്റി പ്ലേയേഴ്സ്. വാൻ ഡെ ബീക്ക് ആയാലും കവാനി ആയാലും ടെലസ് ആയാലും ദേ ആർ പ്രൂവൺ ഇൻ ദർ ഓൺ ലീഗ്. Cavani is a proven goal scorer, even though he is bit aged. He is Sandhanu പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ മാർഷ്യൽ, റാഷ്ഫോർഡിന്റെ ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ട് എന്നുള്ള രീതിയിലാണ് ഒരു he adds to the attack. He is a different kind of player than Rashford, and he is a proven goal scorer. ആ ഒരു റാഷ്ഫോർഡും മാർഷ്യലും ഗ്രീൻവുഡ് ആയാലും they are all like this modern goal scorer, like സാൻചോ പോലെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റെർലിംഗ് പോലെ. They go through their ups and downs a lot. We do not really have a consistent goal scorer in the team, like an Aguero, like a Vardy, who we can nail on to score at least 10-20 goals a season.
Yeah, but Cavani, I think in the last 3 seasons the trend has been downwards at PSG.
Yeah, but of course his age is catching up with him. There are injuries, and injuries. Then playing in a team like PSG, he's not going to get those opportunities as well. But again, even from a Manchester United point of view, he's not going to be the full-time forward or leading the line all the time. He's not going to start all the games. He's going to be that option from the bench, or another dimension that you can add to the attack.
Okay.
അതാണ് ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ കവാനി ആഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Telles and Van de Beek both are quality players. They've proven everything in the league, respective leagues that they were playing in. Holland ayalum, Portugal ayalum. Telles is actually a very good provider for Porto from left back. Porto fans ഭയങ്കര ഇതായിരുന്നു നോക്കുന്ന പ്ലെയർ ആണ്. But both of them are add quality. So incoming, if you look at it, they have added quality to the squad. I mean, the 3 players who are coming in, they will add quality to the squad.
So how about the positions that have not been strengthened, Shantanu? Any positions you feel that they have not?
I feel like the defensive mid, like with Matic, പുള്ളിക്ക് ഒരു ബാക്കപ്പ് ആയിട്ട് ആളില്ല. Pogba sometimes plays, but that's not like his usual position. Defensive mid കളിക്കുന്നത് മാറ്റിച്ച് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. പുള്ളിക്ക് ഒരു ബാക്കപ്പ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ, കാരണം പുള്ളി ഏജ്ഡ് ആണ്, പുള്ളിക്ക് ഒരു ബാക്കപ്പ് I don't feel like anybody is there. പിന്നെ റൈറ്റ് ബാക്ക് വാൻ ബിസാക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ എന്നാലും പുള്ളി എല്ലാ കളിയും കളിക്കണം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് there should be somebody to back him up. I think one of our injured players is coming back soon. I forgot his name.
Okay. But,
right back is one. Telles ഒന്നോടുകൂടി ലെഫ്റ്റ് ബാക്ക് should be fine. പിന്നെ മെയിൻ ഇഷ്യൂ സെന്റർ ബാക്ക്. മാഗ്വയർ ഉണ്ട്, ലിൻഡലോഫ് ഉണ്ട്, റോഹോ ഉണ്ട്, ഫിൽ ജോൺസ് ഉണ്ട്, കുറെ പേരുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ കുറെ പേരുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു നല്ലൊരു സെന്റർ ബാക്ക് എന്ന് പറയുന്ന കളിക്കാൻ ആരുമില്ല. മാഗ്വയറിന് നല്ലൊരു കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ കൊടുക്കുക. മാഗ്വയർ ഇസ് ഗുഡ്. I feel like he makes mistakes sometimes, but last season we had like the third best record in the league. And Lindelof kind of is like going down, so might be a replacement for him. We should have got.
So in my opinion though, we completely failed that transfer window. So you know, while saying that the three players coming in a quality, the squad absolutely needed a right winger. A threat from the right wing, just like Rashford through the left and Martial through the center. They should have signed a proven right winger. They wasted time on Sancho. They should have gone for some other option, right? Then I think on deadline day, the Pelistri and Traore, whatever those youngsters they are signing, they are all panic buys. So they may come good, may not come good. We don't know at this point. So first team like addition നടന്നിട്ടില്ല അവിടെ. Centre back, again, like Shantanu mentioned, there is quantity over quality, but that Maguire and a partner, they should have signed. They messed that up either as well. Then other thing is like the whole surprising thing was Partey was available for 45 million. Manchester United should have been all over it, considering the quality he has. But for some reason, Arsenal had a free run with Partey. Even Man City also did not look at that way.
Man City-ലേക്ക് ഇനി ആരെ വാങ്ങിക്കണം? എത്ര പേരെ വാങ്ങിച്ചു?
I mean, even what I'm saying is like, Partey is actually a really bargain buy for Arsenal in that respect. But center defensive mid is lower down the order. Right wing, center back should have been filled up. For some reason, I think even Solskjaer's priority signings were also right wing and center back. They absolutely failed. They absolutely failed him on that one.
Going after Sancho was a bad idea, if you ask me.
Going after Sancho was not a bad idea, but going after Sancho means, the first thing was like Solskjaer made a mistake saying during the COVID break that, this might be a transfer window, we may be able to utilize or exploit some situations. And I think probably some teams took it to heart a bit. So Dortmund was actually very stubborn on their demands. They wanted that transfer done early, and at the fees they were demanding. By about mid-September, if it was a well-run football people was running the club, they would have got the idea that Dortmund is very stubborn on the fee. So there was only two options: either go pay the fee, get the player, or because this is a big transfer. This is a player you want to impact your season straight away. You want to get him into the team as early as possible. So that did not happen. Second thing is like, if you're not going for Sancho, if you're not going to pay up, if that is not an option, don't wait until deadline day for doing the signings. That is the most stupid thing I have ever heard of. Like, you did not get your prime target. You actually switch to your secondary target, get him as early as possible. Again, the same argument.
No, but a club like Spurs with Daniel Levy and Harry Redknapp combination, they were the wheeler dealers of the last day, right? They didn't get this kind of abuse for pushing everything to the
I mean, like, so wheeler dealing is fine if you have a priority. If your manager has asked for a specific player or a specific position to be filled up, you do that early in the window. So if you look at all the windows that we had under Ferguson, we would get the absolute necessities right up front.
What about departures, Shantanu? I think you lost Smalling.
Sanchez and Smalling, I would say it was good business getting rid of them. Anyway, they were not playing. Departures, we should have done more. Some of the deadwood, like Phil Jones, all those guys, we should have left them out. That's one main thing that had to be done, but did not happen. And Smalling also, it went on till the last day for 16.5, just for, I would say, small amount. They were like arguing with Roma for that one. Should have been done earlier.
Other than that, a few players, Andreas Pereira has gone on loan. Dalot has gone on loan.
Andreas Pereira has gone on loan. Dalot was on loan. But I think some players, before Smalling, you would have absolutely sold Jones and Rojo. Smalling
Yeah.
should have been only sold after that. There are some other players like who are on the last leg, like Jesse Lingard. Probably could have sold him and got a good money worth for that. I mean, you probably might get 20-25
In
million
this
for
market,
him.
getting money for him was difficult. He had a very bad last season, primarily due to personal issues, right? He was fighting a
Correct,
lot
but
of challenges.
he's still an English player. He's still an English player. He's still a very willing runner. He's still at the right age. He's not very old as well. He's like 27 or something like that. So 26,
Why sell
27
him?
or something like
Why
that.
sell him? Keep him. No? Let him play this season.
No, the thing is like so these are all the big earners in the squad. There is so for a club which is run like a business with Woodward at the helm, and you're keenly watching the expenses. Here are some players who could have offloaded and made space for better additions. If it was not transfer fees, if it was wages that was stopping any of those transfers, this was one other way to do it. I mean, there's again, any club with the right frame of mind, right thought process, or at least a right approach to transfers would have done something sane like that. But
Okay. Best piece of business, Shantanu?
I would say Cavani.
Okay. Interesting pick. Sham, best piece of business?
I would say Telles for now.
Okay. I would say getting
I
rid of
have not seen him play at all.
Yeah.
Have not seen him play at all, but just by the books of it, we needed somebody to rejuvenate that defense. I hope it's him.
Okay. I would say getting rid of Sanchez and that huge, insane wage off your books was the best transfer that you did in this window. Anyway, overall rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
I would say 4. Considering that we left it so late, the fans were so frustrated, and we did not get any of our first choice players. Right wing, we did not get Sancho. For centre back, we did not get Nathan. And they were like the primary targets for Ole. So if we don't give what the manager asked for and just fill it with somebody Woodward wants or considers a business, I would say it as a poor transfer window.
I would say it's an abysmal transfer window in the way that we have approached it. So, like Santanu mentioned, we did not get the we did not get the players that manager wanted. We did not get the players the squad needed. We did not get rid of the players that the squad did not need. So we left it too late. Then it was an absolute shambles. This transfer window was an absolute shambles. And now they're talking about changing managers, and it seems to be very funny that now that they did not give any of those resources that the manager asked for, and did not give any of the resources the club actually needs or the team actually needs, and now they have the audacity to come and say that we might change you and put in another person.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's see how the season goes. Let's see how long Ole lasts. If you're saying that there's a rumor going around for that. And
there is a rumor going around, but I think it's manufactured rumor, but there is a rumor going around.
Yeah, we'll see how it bounces, how the crystal ball bounces.